What's up, everybody? It's Copenhagen back with another video, and yes, I know it's been a long time, and I apologize. Now, today's video is going to be on the pros and cons of dipping pouches and long cut. Now, before we get into the video, we need to pack ourselves a lip. And as usual, if you don't have one in, pack one with me, y'all. Oh yeah. There we go. We got ourselves a good pinch right there. Ooh. Oh yeah. That sounds a nice little fat hogger. Now. And the mud jug of the day is the Cherokee Splatter Gray, the mud jug. You know how you pick yourself one up at mudjug.com. Now to today's video. Now today's video, of course, like I already said in the beginning of the video, is pros and cons to dipping pouches and long cut. Now, the can of pouches is not my can of pouches because I don't dip pouches. It is my roommate's pouches. Now, I do apologize for the noise in the background. It is my AC unit. Now, we're gonna do pros and cons of dipping long cut first. Now, we're gonna go into the pros. We're gonna do the pros on this one first, and then we're gonna do the cons first on the pouches. Now, I don't have a script or anything. I'm just going off the top of I'm going off of what I know, and from over the years of me dipping. The reason I don't have a script, I wish I had one, but I'm trying to push the content out for you guys, my viewers. I've had a couple of you guys contact me asking, hey, when's the next video coming out? When's the next video coming out? Now, into the video. Pros and cons when it comes to dipping pouches. We're gonna do pros first. Now, pros when it comes to dipping long cut is that you get more dip for your money. So, like when you buy a can of long cut, it comes in more packed. Another pro is it's manly. Like, it's more manly to dip long cut than pouches. Nothing's better than fucking kicking back, throwing a fat lip like I have in right now, and just chilling. Another pro is you're more of a dipper when you dip long cut over pouches, because you will never really see any dippers dipping pouches. It's just not the way to go. I don't know if I said it already. Another pro when it comes to dipping long cut is you get more dip for your money. Don't really have many pros for long cut. More pros are with the pouches. Now, cons. Cons when it comes to dipping a long cut is it can be messy sometimes. That if your can's not packed good enough, when you go to take your pinch out, dip strands can get everywhere, or on your lap, on your car, like it can, wherever you're at, wherever you're trying to dip, it can get everywhere if you don't pack your can good enough. Another con when it comes to dipping freaking long cut is that that it's messy. I already said messy, but this messy is a different kind of messy. So I said the first messy, that if you don't pack your can good enough, that this strands can get everywhere. The other mess I'm talking about is that if you've been dipping a long time like me, you have what's known as gum recession. So if you don't put in a big enough lip, the dip won't hold in that spot, and it can get everywhere in your mouth. That's what I mean by that messy, and it's nasty. It's gross. You're literally dipping out, you're literally spitting out fucking all your dip, basically. That's what I mean by that kind of messy. So there's two kinds of messy. That's it for the pros and cons of long cut. There's not many for it. Now, pros and cons when it comes to dipping pouches. There's going to be more pros and cons when it comes to pouches than is long cut. So this time we're going to start with the cons when it comes to dipping pouches. Cons when it comes to dipping pouches is that one, there's not enough nicotine in these motherfuckers. Now, next con is it falls off of the first con. If you're a dipper like me who dips at least a can a day of long cut, where you need your nicotine fix, you're trying to get that buzz. Me, I don't really get the buzz because I've been doing it for so long, but if you're trying to get a buzz, for you to even get a buzz off of these, you have to throw in a lot of pouches. Pouches are these small little things right here. I'm not gonna put it next to my roommates, but they're tiny. So for you to even get a buzz, you have to throw in at least 4 or 5 of these just to even try and get your fix. Another con is that it plays off of the second one as well. So on the second con, you're throwing a lot of these to be able to get your nicotine fix. Another con is that from you having to throw in at least 4 or 5 of them to try and get your nicotine fix or try and get your buzz, you will run out of dip a whole lot faster when it comes to dipping pouches. Now, another con, it's gonna fall for that one, is that from you having to throw in that, like, you get less dip in here for the same price as you would pay for long cut. So if you pay $5 for a can of long cut and $5 for a can of pouches, you get more dip in your can of long cut than you do pouches. Now, another con is that it's gonna fall off of the third con, is that from you having to throw in a lot of pouches in your mouth to try and get your nicotine fix, you're gonna run out of dip a whole lot quicker and you have to buy more of these. Meaning you're basically, this pouch is just burn a hole in your wallet. You're gonna be forking out a shit ton of money. So if you dip a can of long cut a day, I mean, a can of long cut a day, you're gonna be probably dipping 2 of these a day. So versus you paying $5 a day for a can of dip, you'll be paying $10 plus tax. So more like 11 or 12 bucks. $11 or $12 a day, which is outrageous. Now, another con, last con, is that it is not manly to dip pouches. I literally call these pussy packets. Now, on to the pros. A pro when it comes to dipping pouches is that it is mess free. It is also the second mess free. What I mean by that is mess free is that if you're driving, you're busy doing something, you can just pop this can open, boom, throw in your couple pouches. No dip strands anywhere, like nothing, it's clean. It also falls off of, by what I mean by the second messy is that you don't, if you have gum recession like I do and you put a dip of long cut in, if you put a small dip in, it can get everywhere. You don't have that problem with pouches because it's just a pouch. It stays there. It doesn't matter. Well, that's it for today's video. If you guys think I missed anything on the pros and cons on either one, go ahead and put them down in the comments below. And of course, if you guys have any video ideas, put them down in the comments below. And as usual, dip on.